Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here with Enlightened World Network. It is our absolute pleasure to be here with you today. On Sundays, we do a silent meditation. We invite you to meditate along with us. Teri is going to put on some pretty music and something pretty to look at if you meditate with your eyes open. And then we will come back in about 20-25 minutes and share with you what we experienced in our meditation. We're so glad you're here. Teri, good morning. I'm so glad to be here with you.
Good morning. Same here. Good morning, everyone. Enjoyed the meditation.
See you soon. Okay, where's my Teri?
There I am.
There she is. That was really interesting, Teri. So
Yeah, it
interesting.
was.
Yeah. So I'll just start. Um, so with us, we were joined by Divine Mother, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Gabriel, Kuan Yin, and Christ. And we ended up sitting at a long table, and Christ started telling us a story, almost like a parable. But it was about how we truly need to let go of everything in the 3D to be able to really walk with spirit. Teri, you want to talk about that for just a second?
Yeah. Earlier today, I was doing a meditation, and it was to break out of the cocoon. So sometimes we have all this limited beliefs, things that we are holding on to so tight, and it's just holding us back. And we have to break through that to really be able to soar, to get up to our higher dimension, and to allow ourselves to look back and see it, but not carry it forward into our now moments and into our future. So it's the same lesson that Christ was teaching us in this meditation just now that we did, to just really release, let go. We don't need any of that stuff that we think is so important that we have to hold on to. And sometimes that stuff can be a belief, it can be an idea. Sometimes it's just teaching us strip of everything and then start and look at where you are. So I love the lesson that he taught us in this meditation.
Yeah, one of the visions that I saw was flying, soaring with the angels and trying to hold back in the 3D onto like a picnic table. I mean, you can't be in holding onto both realms. It doesn't allow you to fully soar.
It just holds you down. And it's that heaviness, that 3D heaviness, the gravity. Once we lose the thought that, oh, I have to stay down on the ground, then we can soar up higher and we can see what our path is that's ahead of us. And we saw that, right, Ruth, in this meditation.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And then we started playing this pebble game. And, Terry and I are witnessing as we're participating, which is always an interesting place to be. But all of us at the table were given, I don't know, 8 or 9 pebbles, and we could do with them what we wanted. Well, Terry and I both started just giving them all away. And Terry, I loved because she was manifesting that she would end up with a lot more pebbles. So
Yeah.
but she knew she had to give them away to manifest more, which Terry, talk about that a second.
Yeah. And it wasn't that I was giving them away to get anything. I was giving them because it was part of the game. It's like, here, let me gift this to you. Let me shower you with this, but knowing in my heart that it was okay to let it go, trusting and believing that there was not going to be any lack, that what I was giving, I was going to get in return. Maybe not that exact same thing I gave away, but I was going to receive a blessing just from giving. And in that blessed state, that's when you bring in the manifestation of whatever's in your heart. So it was such a beautiful experience to let go and receive. It's that, like you were said when we were talking, the circle, letting that circle be completed. Because if you're feeling like you have to cling on to that very last one, I can give all of it but this one, then you're in that lack mentality and you're not giving from your pure heart that says, what I have, you can have. So it's all about just being free enough to not cling on to anything. And that's a big lesson for us in this lifetime, that trust and that belief.
Well, and with me, I gave them all away. And then Archangel Michael gave me a bunch of them, and I wasn't
Right.
comfortable receiving the bunch of them. I wanted to give them all away. And there was a message there for me about learning how to receive. And when I finally was able to receive them, then they grew in number. We were not limited by the number of pebbles on the table. The number was unlimited. And then I was able to give away a whole bunch of them so we could all enjoy, these pebbles. And I was able to have some. So for me, there was a message there about learning how to receive.
It is. It's such a beautiful lesson. And we don't think about that when we're being asked to give. We're like, oh, do I have enough to give? That's like the very first thought. Is there enough that I can give some of it away? But if we just lose that limiting belief and say, yeah, whatever I have, I'll give it away. I mean, we know the saying, he'll give the shirt off his back. And when we really experience that, when we say, okay, I've got it, you can have it, then we understand that blessing that comes with it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's all so perfect in what they were teaching today. And it was Christ. So of course it's a perfect lesson, right?
Yeah, I actually I want to play that game with people
Yeah,
in real life and
yeah.
see if everybody's given with no rules, because we had no rules, if everybody's given an equal amount of pebbles, what happens? How do people react, and what are the lessons there for folks? Yeah, I loved that. That was beautiful. Teri, thank you for doing that with me.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. And I think it's something we can take to heart because obviously, if they've shared it in two different meditations today, then it's the lesson that we need to learn right now. Giving.
And receiving.
Yeah. And being able to receive. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, so
Teri,
beautiful.
yeah, love you, love you, love you. Friends, thank
Love
you so
you.
much for being here with us at Enlightened World Network. Please take a listen on YouTube at Enlightened World Network. On Teri's Angel Speakers, she's doing blogs daily now, messages from the angels. It's all such beautiful divine work that's coming through. So, friends, so much love to each and every one of you. Teri, a million hugs.
Love you.
Yeah, love you all. Take good care and God bless.